Hey everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. So I have a bit of an update on Ghislaine Maxwell. A victim, another alleged victim, has filed a lawsuit against Ghislaine Maxwell. This happened on Monday, so just a couple days ago, for her part in recruiting the woman when she was only 14 years old. Of course, Ghislaine Maxwell is a longtime girlfriend of Jeffrey Epstein, who has been accused of pedophilia and child sex trafficking. The woman's name is Jennifer Araoz or Araoz. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce it. It's Araoz. She filed the lawsuit, as I said, on Monday in the Manhattan Supreme Court, and her filing states, quote, Ms. Maxwell fulfilled Epstein's compulsive need for sex with young females by preying upon their personal, psychological, financial, and related vulnerabilities. The woman is now 32 years old. She alleges that Maxwell took part in the alleged abuse by identifying and hiring the, quote, recruiters who brought in the steady stream of underage girls. She also claims that Maxwell helped to schedule the massages, which of course was code for Epstein's assaults. He used these massage appointments that started off, as every victim has attested to, they all started off as a massage, and then it turned into sexual abuse, sexual assault, just horrific events. This is not the first time, though, that Ms. Araoz has filed a lawsuit in connection with Epstein and Maxwell. In 2019, she was the first woman to file a lawsuit against Epstein under New York's Child Victims Act. So if you're not familiar with it, the act was created to allow childhood victims of sexual assault to come forward with their allegations and seek justice. And the act was necessary, of course, because existing laws place a statute of limitations on sexual assault allegations, which is just ridiculous because many people who are victimized try to either suppress the memories, or they're too confused about what happened, or ashamed, or afraid to come forward when it actually occurs. So it's very common for people later in life, or they don't even think of it as abuse until they have children themselves, and then they realize how young they were and what really happened. So by having these arbitrary and just archaic laws in place, all it does is it prevents victims from ever really receiving justice, or a lot of the time. And it allows these abusers, these pedophiles, to just roam the streets and continue victimizing more men, women, and children. However, going back to Ms. Araoz, she filed an original lawsuit in 2019, but after Epstein's death, the lawsuit was thrown out of court. So luckily, she now has a chance to finally potentially see someone pay for her trauma and abuse. Araoz's lawsuit against Ghislaine Maxwell claims that as a result of Maxwell's part in these horrific activities and this vile behavior by Epstein, she has suffered from, quote, physical injury, pain, emotional distress, psychological trauma, mental anguish, humiliation, embarrassment, loss of self-esteem, loss of dignity, invasion of her privacy, and loss of her capacity to enjoy life. So as with all of these victims and anyone else who's been victimized by anyone on the planet, I really hope that she receives some sort of justice. I have another update on the Ghislaine Maxwell case that I'm going to share in the next segment. So be sure to take a listen to that, because that will have an impact on this case. Anyway, guys, as always, like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Thanks for listening to Plants and Politics. The only way we can take our country and power back is to spread the truth and build an army. So remember to like, follow, subscribe, and share on Facebook, YouTube, and wherever you listen to your podcasts. Thanks again.